Good morning, angels and fallen angels. My name is Buffy Carone, and I am your fallen angel. Now, this morning, it's about 2:30 in the morning, and I'm kind of tired, but I've had a couple people request that I show you how to use the Ouija board. Since maybe a week ago, I showed you how to use your personal item like a pendulum to talk to the dead. Tonight, I pulled down my Ouija board. And this is her. She's an antique. She's from 1938, and she's quite haunted. So I'm going to go ahead and use her. Now, before I started this video, I wanted to see if there was any activity or any spirits around that even wanted to talk this evening, and I've had a lot of mixed signals with the board, and I've actually had some weird things happening on the table. So sometimes they get upset if I don't bring an offering. So over here, you can't see it, it's off camera. I put some flowers out for them. Somebody brought those flowers to me a couple days ago, so I brought down some flowers, and I lit a couple candles. Usually I don't do any of this, but I just was getting a lot of heavy energy, and then of course I'm giving them an offering of water. So it's already been an interesting morning, so we're going to go ahead and proceed and see if anybody is still here, or well, they're probably still here, because what people don't seem to understand is we're constantly surrounded by spirits. And it's not that we're haunted, and it's not like they're haunting our house or us personally. It's just that they roam and they come in and out of our space all the time. And that may freak a couple people out, but that's just how it is. So especially the ones that haven't moved on, those are the ones we're dealing with. So with that being said, I know that there's probably something here in my house, because I keep getting these weird chills, and the board was active, and so we'll just see if anybody's here and wants to talk to us. So here we go. So the first thing you'll do is you'll take your piece. And if you don't have this piece, this is a really old board, and it's really lucky that it still has the original pochette with it. If not, you can use just a clear glass, but that has water in it as an offering to kind of calm them down, because I actually had a couple things fall off the table, and now I don't know if they were just unbalanced and just happened to go off the table or not, but just in case, I decided that I better bring out some offerings to them this evening. So what you'll do is you'll put it on your board. And I don't know if you can see my board fully, okay? And you'll lightly take your fingertips and lay it on it. And now you want this centerpiece, the point pointing outwards, because you'll have mine's missing the glass, but because it's so old, you'll have a window here, and that will go over the ABC. It's a whole alphabet, so you have yes, no, and goodbye. Oh, you always want to say goodbye. Don't leave your board open. And a lot of people will do a prayer prior to using the Ouija board. I don't do that. I used to do that before my accident in November, but I don't do that anymore, because it just doesn't matter anymore. But for you, you may want to say a prayer and say that no evil spirits are welcome here, and so on and so forth. I don't bother. So, because I deal with ancient gods and goddesses all the time, and I just don't bother. So what you'll do is you'll put it down, you'll put your fingertips on it. You don't want to rest your elbows or anything down. You want it to be on gently, very, very barely touching it. And because what you're doing is you're transferring your energy. A lot of this has to do with transferring your energy, and a lot of times the spirits around us, they'll use our personal energy to speak to us. And like with our pendulums, we put our energy into it. I'm sorry, I'm tired, so I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I'm so sorry. We'll put our personal energy into it, and they'll use our energy to move things around, okay? So what you'll do is you put your fingertips very slightly on it, and you'll just move it in a circle, just kind of warming up the board, I guess is a good way of putting it, just warming it up just a little bit. And just do that until you feel comfortable, and then you just stop it. Elbows up, and just kind of rest your fingertips on it. And you can ask them, is there anybody here who wants to speak with me? Now, they may or may not. They may be done with me tonight, because like I said, we had some pretty big, no. We had, okay, they said no, but we now know that somebody is here. No. Anyways, before I lift this up so it doesn't move, what I was saying is you'll ask a question. Is there anybody here? And sometimes it won't do anything. Sometimes we'll start spelling something out. Sometimes they'll say yes. Well, as you just saw, I don't know if you can see the board clearly, but they just said no. Now, I'm not quite sure what that means, but let's find out. Okay. Did you mean no, you don't want to talk to me? Okay, I gotta chill. Something just touched me. No. Okay. Don't want to talk to me. Okay, would you, something's touching me. Stop. Oh. Okay. Something was just touching me. I don't know why. Okay. Okay. I don't know if they mean, I don't know what they mean by no. They don't want to talk to me, or I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Oof. Is there anybody else here that wants to talk to me? Okay, well, all the hair on my body is standing straight up. So with that, I'm going to conclude this and put my Ouija board away. So anyways, that's how you use a Ouija board. And as always, say goodbye. That's enough for me tonight. That just about did it for me. As always, much love to you all.